We would be about probably about 1,100 metres.
Right.
Yeah. Sets everything back. We're later than all the other orchards, so it means that we blossom later, we pick our fruit later, we market later. It does have an advantage in that we sometimes can coincide with the Chinese New Year, which is a good marketing window.
Yep.
And we have done very well in the past, Chinese New Year time.
Yep.
It's good for exporting at that time.
Yep.
To Hong Kong and places like that.
Yep.
The other thing about it is that the type of cherries we grow require a lot of chill hours during winter for the buds to ripen properly.
Yep.
And so we can grow varieties of cherries here that they can't grow in hotter areas.
What's your favourite apple variety, and what do you
Royal
like?
Gala. I like a sweet apple.
Would you say yours are the best Royal Galas you can get?
Yeah, biased, but yep, that's it. That's the one. we do get plenty of people from overseas that comment that when we do export that it's good fruit, really good fruit, and they line up for it.
It's a fairly simplistic system, but in saying that, it is state of the art. Some of the cameras that we use for colour grading.
Yep.
I mean, we still use the weight sizer, so it's still quite accurate. Yeah, look, I try and keep things simple, but it does a very good job with grading and making sure that we can get out all the, if there is any impurities and, like any blemishes,
Yep.
Everyone can get a good look at it. Very soft on the fruit, as in it won't bruise.
Yep.
It's one of the big pluses on this machine. I've actually generated a bit of work in that respect. People have come to me because they know what sort of job I do and what sort of job the machine does.
Look, I would recommend that people really try and find a brand of fruit that they know is good to eat, and focus on the eating quality, because you do buy fruit to eat, you don't buy it to look at. We find the pink ladies are good, and they're a great eating apple when they're handled and picked correctly and managed well. But I really like a Gala early in the season when they're straight off the trees. They're fantastic.